Welcome to Arcania Academy. In this video, we'll be discussing about move and copy command in AutoCAD. So this is my basic AutoCAD screen. Let's draw a few objects to apply our commands. Starting with the move command. Move command, as it says, it is used to move the objects from one place to another. We can either move a single object or a group of objects. That is up to us. So there are various ways of implementing this command. First is in the home tab, the modify panel, you can see move button. You can select it from here and then you can select the objects that you want to move. For example, I want to move this line. So I'll just left click it and select it and then press enter. Now I have to specify a base point. Base point is basically a reference point. The point from where you will pick up the object and then drop it to the other location using that particular point only. If you want to understand the concept of base point with the help of a daily example, then you can relate it with a bucket. A bucket has a handle. So basically, if you want to lift up a bucket, then you need to pick it up through a handle. So that handle, it is the reference point for that bucket in terms of AutoCAD language. So here, if I want to pick up a line, then I need a base point from where I can just pick up that object and then place it to my desired location. In this case, let's specify the base point at this endpoint. You just have to click here and then your base point has been selected. Now you can move your object. Currently my ortho mode is on, that is why the AutoCAD is allowing me to move in the perpendicular directions only. Once I switch off my ortho mode from here, then I can move my object in any direction. So let's just, you can see I am moving my object and now I'm placing it here. So now you can see my object has been moved from one place to other. Now, the other way to implement the move command is by the command shortcut. And the command shortcut for move is M, enter. Now again, you just have to select the object and select my line again and then press enter, specify the base point again. Now this time I'll be specifying the midpoint as my base point. Left click it and move. So you can see now my line is moving through my midpoint and now then place here. So my line has been placed here. Now these were two ways where we first started our command and then selected my objects. The other way is if I select my object first and then implement my command. So you can do it with this and then I've selected my object here first and then M, enter. Now I'm choosing this as my base point and then place it here. So you can see I have placed my object very successfully on this circle with the help of the move command. Now let's undo this with Ctrl Z. One point here that I would like to highlight is the objects that have a particular center can be moved from one place to other without the move command also. For example, if we talk about this circle, we know that this circle, it has a center point and we know that this circle, it has a center point. So we can move this object through the center also. Just move here, just move to the center and now you can see the center, it turns red. Click it and now you can move the object and place it anywhere without using the move command. It automatically picks up the object and implements the move function. Same we can do with the line also. Select the line and now this is my center point. When it turns red, click it and now you can move the line at your desired place. This feature is applicable only where the objects have a particular center that you can operate with. For example, if I draw an ellipse here. So this ellipse also, it has a center, so I can move it. If we talk about the rectangle, then rectangle, it doesn't have a center. So even if I select any of the vertex, then what it will do, it will stretch my object. It will not move it. So you have to keep in mind the objects that have a particular center that can be moved by clicking their center point. Next is our copy command. The copy command, as it says, it is used to copy the objects from one place to other. So let's start with the copy command. Below the move command, we have the option for copy. Just click it and then select the object that you want to copy and then press enter. Now again, we have to specify the base point. It is the same reference point that we had to specify in the move command. So let's specify it here, and then now I can move it at any place. So this is the feature. If I can make n number of copies, or I can just use the button escape to exit from my copy command. So now this was one way to implement the copy command from home tab. If I want to implement my copy command using the command shortcut, then the command shortcut is CO enter. Again, now you can select the object and then press enter and then specify the base point. So you can see this is the way I have copied my line. So again, here we first started our command and then selected our objects. The way like we did in the move command, here also we can first select the object and then apply the move function. So let me select these three objects and then CO enter. So now I'll specify this as my base point and then copy. So you can see I selected a group and now it has copied. So these were my two commands, move and copy.